Hi, in this video I shall demonstrate to you how to calculate the PE ratio for a public listed company. Now first of all, we need to download the prices for the listed company, and in this case I am demonstrating using a bank, that is the DBS bank here. Now of course you can use any other public listed company as and when appropriate. It can be a manufacturing company, it can be a bank, it can be a property company, it can be an agriculture company, whatever it is. So long as you are able to download it into an Excel file which tells the date as well as the closing price. We only need these two columns for our calculation. As we know, PE ratio is defined as trading price divided by earnings per share. So in order to find out the trading price, we need to find out the average price for the whole year. So let us say we want to work on the year 2019. So let us make a few columns here first. And of course we want to know what is our earnings per share for that particular year. Of course, the PE ratio. For the year, it will be 2019 because we have not completed 2020 yet. What is the average price? So what we can do is we go to the first day to the last day of the financial year. In DBS case, the first day is from the 1st January 2019 and the last day it is on 31st of December 2019. So we just look for 31st December 2019. In this case, the cell is B236. And similarly, in order to find out the first day, all we need to do is to go down to the 1st of January, which is down here. And in this case, the cell is B488. The formula that we are going to use will be, you sum up all the prices for that year, divide by the total number of days. As mentioned earlier, the cell is 236 to 488. And the number of days will be 488 minus 236 plus 1. We need to, of course, put in the equal sign to show that it is a formula. And of course, we want to bring the number of decimal places down so that it's not so confusing. And we know from the EPS by looking at the annual report. Now, in the annual report for the year 2019, the earnings per share is 2.46. And therefore, we go back here as to put it as 2.46. The PE ratio will be very simple. We just take the average price divided by EPS. So in this case, it's K9 divided by L9. And perhaps we want to work on the same thing. Perhaps just one decimal place will do. From here, we can get the PE ratio for the year 2019. And if we work for the other years, then of course we can get all the PE ratio, and if we add the PE ratio all together, then we can still find out the average PE historically. So let us do a very quick one just for another year, say 2018. And the cell for 2018, we have to work on the last day and first day. So the last day of financial year 2018 will be here. The cell is 489, and the first day would be B739. Now, as we know, 1st of January is a public holiday, so we always work on 2nd. So we go back to here. Let us key in the same thing. What I can do is just do a bit of shortcut. I just copy over and then change the cell, which is from 489 to 739. And the earnings per share, again, we get from the annual report. In this case, is 2.15. And we just need to copy over the formula. So we can find out the average price as well as the PE ratio for all the other years. Now, better still, we should have at least 5 to 6 years in order for us to calculate the PE ratio on average basis. Do remember, this is a historical PE ratio. At this juncture, let me take a few moments to input the data for the other years. So from here, we are able to get the PE ratio for all the other financial year. Now, in order to get a historical average PE, then of course we just do a simple average of all these years. So from here, we can more or less sum up the PE ratio here. And in order to get the historical PE, we just take this number, divide by the number of years here, just to reduce the number of decimal place. From here, we know that's the average historical PE ratio for DBS Bank is 11.0. And once you know the average historical PE, we can then use this as a basis to work on the future PE. So with that, thank you very much for viewing this video. I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.